Greetings, fellow communists. So you know how that one day on YouTube you're just like watching animations and then you get recommended a shitty or weird animation? Then you think to yourself, what? Well, that happened to me a few months ago and I'm making a review about it. Parody animations, there are a ton of them out there, both made by dumb corporations and YouTubers, either trying to send a message about what they are parodying or just for shits and giggles. Like with horror parodies, you have your Meat Canyons and Flash Gits who've made careers off of ruining your childhood, but because of that success, some people try to make poorly made parodies that either miss the point or are just poorly made to get views and money. Kinda like Ckeck. Not all parody channels are cash grabs and they generally try to make art, but there are a ton of poorly made animations trying to be scary, or doing parodies like those top 3 scary SpongeBob conspiracies number 58. But I think I just found what is probably the most poorly made horror parody channel on YouTube. Morbid Melon is a weird channel. It's a channel that has a decent amount of subscribers, but I don't see people talking about them as much as others. They mostly do parodies about celebrities, but a year ago, they used to do a lot of cartoon parodies, with most of them being privated, except for a compilation video and a few others for some reason. I don't know. A lot of the channel's art is either just stolen or just bad. They also have some of the laziest animation I've ever seen for a animation channel, like Ckeck levels of bad. They also tried making their own series that is also privated, but sadly I didn't get any screenshots or footage of it, so I'll have to go by memory. The series I think is called Pins and Needles. It's about some killer voodoo doll, which I swear I've seen him before somewhere, like in a family video store or something, like when I was 8. You know that one section with all the crappy horror movies that aren't even that scary? I could be just remembering it wrong, but I swear I've seen him before. Somebody, please tell me if he's an actual horror movie character, or am I just making it up? Where was I? Oh yeah! The series has some tragic plot ideas, like the voodoo doll came into existence due to the murder of an innocent African American woman by an angry mob of racists. And also her son was lynched for dating a white girl. But I'm sorry, but I can't take the story seriously due to the horrendous visuals, and like the voice acting just destroys all the tension. Like, how would I describe a scene according to my memory? The crowd is just a background crowd. Like, you know how sometimes in like animation the far off crowd is just shaded in black? Well, that's the entire crowd. Even in the front, it just looked like a fucking PNG image. They carry torches that look like they were from Fallout New Vegas, and they have a stock fire gif on it to make it look lit, and the voice acting sounds like a co-star while reading a creepypasta.
I'm the one who always knows when you've got uncovered toes. Whilst asleep, I'll uncover your feet, then those tasty treats I'll eat.
Most of the characters in Morbid Melon's videos sound like this.
Fat Bat Freddy is back, and he is very mad.
He hasn't posted another video of Pins and Needles in a while. The series isn't over, but there hasn't been another episode in a while, so for this reason and the fact that the series is privated, I don't think the series will be back.
I got you now, Lady Mau. You put that voodoo curse on me and mine. So you know I had to come get people in New Brook. I'm gonna get some cognac so we can celebrate.
That voodoo doll that I forgot his name appears in most of Morbid Melon's parodies. Those parodies, some are better than others. Gosh, that arm animation is something. I actually kinda like this one. In it, Cosmo and Wanda are falling apart because Timmy has not been making any wishes. Because he's sick and tired of the wishes going to shit, so he has a new guardian now. The doll. The doll kills Cosmo and Wanda and shrinks their heads like Timmy's parents and his enemies. It's a good idea for a parody. Timmy getting a new guardian who is evil and murders his godparents. That's fun, but the animation could still use some work. But things are going downhill from here. We are in the main restaurant of Ratatouille and the characters are illustrated horribly. They do not translate well into 2D. The restaurant has two important guests who are the fucking Simpsons. They look ridiculous. Marge has two tumors on her cheeks and Homer Simpson looks and sounds like an aristocratic predator.
Well, that sounds absolutely appetizing. Since coming here, we've heard so much about you. We'll be looking forward to it.
Homer is implied to be a celebrity. He looks rich. And he looks like a predator. We should check if he has been to a certain capitalist island. So Alfredo and Remy go to the kitchen to get the food prepared. While Alfredo gets the ingredients, the voodoo doll comes up to Remy and he gets crushed by a hammer. Then Alfredo comes back and the doll sneaks up behind him and starts controlling him. The doll poisons the food and just look at that arm movement. It's magnificent. While that is happening, the best part of the video happens. When Homer and Anton start gossiping to each other about the voodoo doll, it's fucking hilarious. Just listen.
Have you heard about that psychopathic doll killing all of us? We're good people. He's just mad that he doesn't have the subscribers and the fan base that we do.
He is just a loser, yes?
It's just so fucking stupid and hilarious at the same time. They are gossiping about a supernatural doll like they're a bunch of fucking high school girls before they get killed by that same doll. It's so ironically funny. Could you imagine if the teenagers from Friday the 13th were gossiping about like Jason? Like, have you heard of that dumbass who drowned in the lake and came back to kill teenagers? What a loser, before getting killed by him. Or like William Afton, like laughing about stuffing the kids into the animatronics before getting like spring lock trapped or whatever. It's just so ironically funny. Then they get served poison food from the rotting corpse of Alfredo, still being controlled by the doll. Then they eat the poison food and die. The parody was hilarious, but the animation sucked. But at least it's better than...
Ka-chow! What the fuck was that? Hello? Is somebody there? Ka-chow!
This is probably the worst of Morbid Melon's parodies, because just look at this. Inconsistent resolution, the Go Animate background, and McQueen not positioned correctly on the road, and just listen to his voice.
I told her, shut her fucking mouth. Stupid bitch. Threatening me to keep it. No, not me. Not me. Not McQueen. By the time they find her, I'll be halfway to... What the f was that?
Guys, I think he might have done something bad. The doll pops McQueen's tires, causing him to crash. Then the doll murders McQueen by laying up the gas bill, and McQueen screams as he explodes. This one is just boring and dull. SpongeBob and his freakish friends are hanging out at his place, and they decide to watch a cursed movie. Where, after you watch it, you'll die in 7 days. Ooh. It's just a Ring parody. But instead of the dirty hair girl, it's the voodoo doll. Man, this guy's lore is confusing. The cursed movie is just some creepypasta.exe shit. Then the doll appears at the end of it. This is the first video in a series where SpongeBob and his friends died due to the doll making Freddy Krueger references. They even mention it.
Oh my god, this is some Freddy Krueger shit, man.
It doesn't put a unique twist on it, it's just like what you expect. Nothing else really happens, and SpongeBob and his friends die, and that's basically it. Sorry that I'm so brief with this one, it's just I don't really like this one. This is one of Morbid Melon's celebrity parodies. This one starts out in PewDiePie's nightmare where Mr. Beast gained more subscribers than him. It came true. This causes him to wake up, and PewDiePie looks nothing like himself. I get when somebody is doing a parody that they would change how a person looks to make them look funny, but PewDiePie looks nothing like the actual PewDiePie. If I wasn't given context that was PewDiePie, I would have thought he was the human version of that one old fish from SpongeBob.
Hi there, young people. Nice day today.
So, you like kicking butts, do ya? Well, we'll show you, old man! There he is!
PewDiePie goes to take medicine, but he is being haunted by Mr. Beast. So thinking Mr. Beast was just in his head, he decided to go back to bed, but it wasn't a hallucination. Mr. Beast shows up in PewDiePie's room with the doll. Man, how many times I said doll in this video? With the power of voodoo, Mr. Beast snaps PewDiePie's limbs, killing him. So now, we have another thing we can expose Mr. Beast for. As you can see, the doll is overused. He enters a cartoon show, then murders the characters, then repeats to the next show. It's getting dumb now, but Morbid Melon stopped using the voodoo doll after the Cookie Monster video. Now he's using other horror concepts, like in Courage and Mariel have been murdered, not by the usual monster that appears at their farm, but by Eustace. Eustace did the smart thing and decided to bury them at the Native American burial ground, so you know what's going to happen. He comes home to his homewrecker girlfriend with the money he got from murdering Mariel. He also bought tickets to Andrew Tate's favorite place, Dubai. Because of this, the homewrecker is in a certain mood, and she wants to do stuff to Eustace that would get this channel demonetized. Meanwhile, while Eustace is taking some pills, the homewrecker is in the bathroom, and zombie Mariel appears behind her and kills her. While that is happening, Eustace encounters Courage, who is actually a good design for a zombie version of Courage. That was until I reverse Google searched him and saw that it's just a stock photo of a zombie dog edited to look like Courage.
Fire! Get your little ass up, stupid dog!
After Eustace runs from Courage, he sees Mariel down the hallway and she attacks him. Then they all live happily ever after. That's all I'm gonna cover for Morbid Melon. He has more parodies, but we've been here long enough. But if you like bad animation, you should check him out. But yeah, Morbid Melon is an interesting channel. It's a bad animation channel with poor writing and animation. But at the same time, they have a lot of good story ideas, unlike other shitty animation channels who just reuse the same tropes and plots over and over. And some of their videos did make me laugh. But with the animation quality and how the story turns out, it brings it down. It's sad because I could see if Morbid Melon takes more time to improve his content, like improving his writing and take more time on animation and stop stealing assets, he could succeed. Art takes time.
You can't rush art.
With enough practice, he can get better at animation, and I hope he can improve his channel. Yeah, I guess that's it for Morbid Melon. Like and subscribe, comrades. And hopefully the doll doesn't come after me